Hi, my name's Bali. I work for Refocus and Safer Communities Alliance. I just wanted to share some of my thoughts about what's going on right now and how it must be impacting on the community and perhaps on young people as well. I spent 2 solid years working with over 180 kids in helping them to get to a place where they didn't get excluded or they didn't opt out of school or end up causing themselves, huge problems with self-harm and drugs and many other kind of outlets, really, because of some of the adverse childhood experiences that were manifesting in them. And I was dealing with things like young people who have basically come into school and dreading the thought of going back home because they couldn't handle their parents being abusive to them or a sibling bullying them. There was examples of young people who couldn't wait to be at school because basically they were on their own at home because their parents were out doing 2 or 3 jobs, ending up in situations where they were going home to nothing. And then you had others who ended up with the responsibility of going home with the responsibility of looking after their siblings because their parents were at work, both of them, or single parents were at work, and feeling very, very lonely and isolated. And when the lockdown was announced 3 weeks ago, my heart just sank for these kids because I just thought, oh God, if that was me, I don't know that I would have wanted to have been around. And to be honest, I just can't imagine how some of these young people feel and are feeling and managing, really, because I can't see that they are. We spent intense time working with some young people to get to the place where they actually decided to carry on with their education, let alone do exams. And it's as if the wind's been taken out of their out of their lives, because now they're not doing what we worked and supported them to get to that place to do. And what have they got? What are their goals now? Some people have just been too scared to go home. And I'm thinking, lockdown, gosh, it's like prison for some young people. And we just imagine that, there's alcohol to consider. There's, people are talking about domestic violence. Well, domestic violence can mean so many different things, and the atmosphere and the intensity of that intimidation and torment that young people must be going through, it must be horrendous. And I could just imagine how they may be coping. I've always taught that, if you see violence or you see aggression, you often either internalize it or you take it out on someone else, or you do both. You learn that, you watch it and you do it, and sadly I can see some of these young people will suppress some of this stuff and build it up inside, and it would impact on their mental health. Some may isolate in their bedroom, some may self-harm, some may be on their laptop, addicted to pornography, getting addicted to games, getting involved in guys that are exploiting them. We need to really be on top of this. And, I just hope and pray that these kids are getting the support that they need and are able to reach out to their parents or somebody and actually talk about this. And as Refocus, we are trying, and as the Alliance, encouraging people to go back and keep in contact with young people and check in with them, and just make sure that they're okay, so that we don't have a bigger problem with mental health problems for young people when lockdown is over.